right, so I've been working on the memorial stuff today. Finished a lot of stuff actually. Hi, buddy. Want to say hi? Say hi. Hello. I just finished. Well, I'm rendering. Buddy, stop! I'm trying to have a moment. Bud, buddy. I've been working on getting everything finished. If they don't, I'll shut it down for me. But I've almost got my photo montage, which is I forget how long I did it. It's a long time. And then it's like 450 some pictures in that. And then I just finished, I'm working on Sean's countdown, which will start the program while everybody comes in. It'll also be part of the live stream as well. So I'm working on that. I was trying to pick music out, and music selection is very, very difficult. It was Sean's forte. It was definitely Sean's forte. And I'm definitely not as good at anything that he did. Like, not at all. But I am trying. So I'm going to put music in on the countdown. That's my next thing. And then I can send this to export and be finished with that. Knock that off my list. There's a lot, but the memorial's going to be here very fast. I still have to get a dress. I don't have that yet. I don't have an outfit. I'm running out of days. Days are like, they go so slow and then they go really fast. I like look around. I'm like, where's the what? What happened to the week? And then every day feels like it goes by so slow for me. Time right now is just not my friend. So that's what I've been doing today. Just trying to keep it all together, and that's it. Oh, wow. I have every computer. Well, we only have two, I should say. But I have both of those computers. So this is Sean's computer, his laptop, and then this is my computer. As you can see, they're both rendering. Sean would be really proud of me using all the computers in the house to render. So I have things like countdowns and photo montages, and I did an edit for one of the videos that's going to be in the memorial. So that's really exciting to get those out. The edit was very difficult to do, but I really enjoyed it when it was finished. It came out really nice. I'm really happy with that. I have a list of things to do. I still have one more edit that I have to write a script for, create a VO for, and then edit it together. I haven't even started that. It's a little overwhelming. I've been very tired. My sleep's still a mess. I don't know if I feel like it's never going to be fixed. I know it will, but that's just kind of how you feel. You feel like it's never going to be fixed. But so I'm kind of looking like a zombie today, like really zombie, like really zombie. And but what can you do? Got to press on, get stuff done. Choose joy, choose happiness, and make Sean proud. I think he'd be proud of all of this rendering. This project's rendering is 8 hours. He'd be so proud of me. 5 hours have passed already. We have 3 hours left. Sean would be so proud. He'd be so proud of me. Good morning. Just fed the kitties and having a hard day. I fell asleep last night. I cried myself to sleep. Finding and trying to actively find joy and happiness is exhausting. Something that once was very easy. Sean and I were happy, joyful people, even with cancer. Like, we were happy, joyful people. And
now it's exhausting. And it hurts. Like to be happy, to find joy, it hurts. And yesterday I cried most of the day trying to find this thing that I seemed so far away, yesterday just seemed so impossible to find. And I'm trying, and it is exhausting. So if you're going through this, I understand it. It's so easy to say, just choose joy, just find joy. But it's very difficult. It's very hard. Go to bed sobbing, wake up sobbing. There are thoughts that hit you in this process. Things like, last night I'm in bed and I'm thinking, I know I'll see Sean again, but I'm going to be old. Will he even know who I am? And that's ridiculous, and I understand it when I say it out loud, but it's a thought that you can't escape. It's a thought that you think about, and you're like, well, Sean's always going to be 43, and I'm not. And that's hard. When you look at pictures on the wall, my time's kind of frozen. Like, these pictures will never age. I will, but nothing else around me will. That's hard. And that's kind of got me into a spiral. And then that leads into, I need to be happy, I need to find joy in something, and I just can't at the moment. It's hard. It's very, very difficult. And I'm trying to push through things and let things wash over me, let the emotions come, but sometimes they just spiral and spiral and spiral, and you actually have to forget about them. Like, you have to mentally pull them out of your brain, like Harry Potter, Pensieve, take them out, throw them away, and to let you keep going on. And that's where I am right now. Otherwise, I'd just be in this state forever, and I would never be able to function. And I have to function. I have to work. I have to pay bills. I have all that stuff still, and it's just it's difficult. So I just thought I would share that. And this week's has been hard so far. I think that it's going to get harder as it gets closer to Sean's birthday and the memorial. I just feel like it's going to be tougher. But it's part of it. So kitties are fed. That makes me happy. And so now I'll have some coffee, try to eat something, and then get ready for work, which is just back there. It's not going to have to go far. So, it was such a cry, snotty mess this morning. It's probably has to be a good day, but it hasn't started out very good. So let's hope it can only go up.
Okay, so I did have a very rough morning. Like, it's now 10 and I've been crying pretty much since I woke up, which was at 5. I should say I got out of bed at 5. Who are we kidding? I was watching TikTok forever. But there's always, I've been told, and I know this because I've experienced it, and I'm sorry if I don't mean to offend anybody, but I know Sean is with me. And I know Sean is with me by what happened today. We had our meeting for work, and there was a question on how to do a technique, and I don't know much of Sean's VFX work. I wish I would have paid more attention. I wish I would have taken more notes. I tried to look over his shoulder as much as possible, and he was so willing to help, like, to show me what he was doing. And but I got this thing in my head that was like, say this, and I did. I suggested it, and it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to work, because in visual effects, everything's a trial and error. Everything is a test. There's nothing that's set in stone. Nothing just works. It's not like that. It is really a puzzle where the pieces don't fit until they do. It's bizarre how it works, but something in my head said, suggest this, suggest this, suggest this. I was like, okay. So I texted, and the other artist was like, that's an interesting idea. I'll give it a try. So that makes me smile. There's a kitty. I that makes me smile a lot because that's not something that I would have known. I never would have known that, and I know Sean suggested that. So thank you, baby. I appreciate that. I'm happy to pass on your knowledge. I'm happy to pass on everything that he's been taught in his career, and I'm still learning too. So I just wanted to say that because my day went from being pretty crappy to being sad during the meeting and just sad, sad, sad. I just didn't want to be in the meeting, and just like, ugh, like just would rather go back to bed and cry. But the last everybody presents their art from the day, and because we're not in the office. And so at the last, artist had this, question, and then it came to me, and it was like, it just brightened my whole day. It brightened, it's going to be a good day today. So I keep those thoughts in my mind. I keep those things in the front of my head to say, Sean is still with you. Sean will always be with you. And here you go. You want an example? Here it is. So I just wanted to share that. Yeah, it's interesting. I love it. So time to get to work now and do my day stuff, whatever that is. And can't tell you. Secret. But yeah, just wanted to share.
So we just had a meeting for Sean's memorial. And I just wanted to say, it's still hard. I'm trying to put on a brave face and get through everything, but it's still hard. Getting closer to the memorial date makes it feel very real again. Makes it feel like I'm ripping that Band-Aid off again. I'm so excited for this celebration. I just wish Sean could be here to see it. And I know he'll be here in spirit, and he'll be here with me. But it's like, I just wish he could see it, because he'd be so happy. Just to see our videos on a big movie screen. Nobody would even have to come. Just Sean and I sitting there, and it would be like a dream come true. So I don't know, it just makes me, I just get really sad. And I put together Sean's photo montage, which will be the ending of the show. And I've just cried all day. Just cried. All since this whole afternoon. When I watch and put all the pictures together, and I watch everything, all the times that Sean and I have spent together, and we've been together 24 hours a day for the last 14 years. Well, I guess I should say the last 10 years we've been together for 24 hours a day. Our first 4 years we did have jobs, like not our company, but after that, and it was just, nonstop. And when you lose that, when you lose everything, and you just wish you had more time, that's hard. That makes it hard. So, I am having my moment right now, but I'm going to keep it at a moment. I do miss Sean more than anything. And I'd trade anything to get him back. I'd even trade my life for his. But then he'd be where I am, and then that wouldn't be good. But I'd give anything. Anything. But I'm going to try to get through this moment and relax my brain a little. It's 10 o'clock. So I can hopefully sleep a little today. And keep pushing on tomorrow. Go back to work. I've done work all weekend, which I've got a lot done. I'm proud of myself for everything that I got finished this weekend. But back to work. We don't ever stop. Sean never stopped. I never stopped. We still never stop. That will never change. So yeah. Just wanted to share my moment. That's all. Good evening, everyone. I'm totally keeping the good evening alive. I'm doing it. It makes me smile. Hi, everyone. Another week has gone by. I hope you had a good week. This has been a week for me. It's been ups, it's been downs, and then it's been way up again. And it's just been that kind of week. I started off with getting finished a lot of stuff for Sean's memorial, which was very difficult. It's very difficult to go through footage and edit it and put it together and make VOs. But I'm doing it. I want to get it done. I want Sean's memorial to be really special, and I know it's going to be. The people that are involved with it are absolutely wonderful, and I love you all, and they know it, and they know they're awesome. If they don't know they're awesome, they should know they're awesome. And so it's going to be a great celebration of Sean's life, and I'm excited to get all that put together and see it, even though it's going to be super sad, and I know it's going to get sadder and sadder as the day gets closer and closer. I have a lot of lows. Looking at our pictures, Sean and I took lots of pictures together, and I think if you're following Sean's cancer vlogs, I think in September you saw me surprise Sean with all of the black and white photos around the house, and he absolutely loved them. I would catch him sitting here on the sofa just staring at them, and I'm looking at them now, and it's just, they make me smile, but they make me sad. And knowing that they're never going to change, they get you. It's a hard one. It's just hard. But I do love them. I love them so much. But it's hard. But with all the lows and the crying and the sadness this week, there have been a lot of highs. Started off with Sean giving me advice for another artist. I know it was him because I would have had no idea how to say this, and that was amazing. I always tell Sean to give me a sign that he's still with me, and I've had my share of them, and they just sort of keep me going to the next day or the next week or whatever, however long it is, and I'm forever thankful for that, for those little moments. And that moment where he gave me that advice was pretty cool. Another pretty amazing moment happened this week as I got offered an animation that I can only describe as a dream. And as honored as I am to be on this animation, I wish Sean was here. I wish I could tell him, because he was my biggest fan. And I'm honored to be on this project and this team that I'm on. Can't share it with you because it's a secret still. One day it won't be a secret anymore. But I got offered this animation job, and it's spectacular. And I know Sean would be so proud, and I wish I could see him and say it to him. But it's okay. It's just one of those things and it will be in a long list of things that I'll get to tell Sean one day, and he's already gonna know because he's gonna say I was right there with you. But I'll tell him one day. Keep a list of them so I can say, look, I did this time. So yeah, it gets hard when you have these moments that you want to share and you don't have anybody to share it with. So, but other than that, it has been a good week. It's been a week. I made my crane, and this is a huge accomplishment just to make it the week, and then to add everything else on top of it. It's just sort of extra for me to get out of bed and work and get things accomplished and finished and turned in and everything else like that. So it's been a week. It's been a week, ups and downs, but I'm good. I'm trying to find the happy, still trying to find joy, as exhausting as it is. Still looking, still playing with the kitties and finding happiness with them. It's just the little things that I can do for myself. I say this every week. If you're going through loss of any kind, I'm so sorry. My heart goes out to you. I know what you're going through. I want you to know that you're loved, even if you don't have anybody with you, even if you're all by yourself like me. I love you, and I'm sending hugs to you because we don't get hugs anymore. And so here's a hug. I know what that feels like. Sometimes you just want that physical hug, and I'm sorry that you're going through this. Know that you're stronger than you think. You can do this. You made it another week. Here's to another week. Here's to another week for all of us. And we can do this. Know that you're worth it. You are loved. I love you. And we can do this. We can make it another week. So with that, I'm going to snuggle down here. The sun is setting, and I'm going to snuggle down here with a kitty. Maybe watch some TV. Maybe just go to bed. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of your comments and messages of support and love. I love you all. You guys warm my heart. Every week when I post these, it just makes me have more encouragement to keep going to the next week. So thank you so much for everything. That's about it. So here's to next week. And yeah, talk to you next week. Bye.